folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Volunteers will kick it away and start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. It's going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Look out, room to run here. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring out 4th down.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the 1st down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He's got room to run. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making the tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been sacked.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for the wideout. Pass now complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete, but a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down, the 17.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal.
3:25.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And he takes this from inside 5. The drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback lifts downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Quick, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
It's a shotgun run call. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Launching one to the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Steele. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it with the draw play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you almost feel bad for the running back here. There's just nowhere to go. He ends up trying to bounce it to get to the outside on the draw, but the defense covered up all the gaps and made that impossible. It's another nice job by this defense.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And the crowd coming to life end zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On the run here. Lets it go. To sure hands. It's Thomas. That completion makes it second and short. Wants to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Nice grab. It's Steele. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Got to really appreciate the execution here on this third down toss. Great call and solid work by the offensive line and a good nose for the first down marker by the running back.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. Throws out the stiff arm. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of.
Touchdown, Oklahoma, to put them on top now. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Receivers are bunched together. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Steele. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Offense is back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tight end makes the grab. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
How much do they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here to be 57 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Sooners! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They keep him off balance with a run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain, critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. From the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
On the move now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. What a sag by the senior. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. The play's made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass caught. Can he get in? Going to be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this 1st overtime. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Vols. They jump on top in OT.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down, it's still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to scramble. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's first and goal now.
part here by coming up with his touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is. Let's see if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And he'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Trying for a pick six to win the game. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. Bringing pressure. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. And they're trying to punch it in here. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. It's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Trying for a pick six to win the game. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested.